What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So yeah, gonna be doing some The Sims 2 for you guys today. I figured I'd switch things up a little bit. It's been a little while since I've done The Sims 2, so I figure what the hell? Why not? Alright, so I'm gonna continue on with what I was doing, which is not eating this food, because my sim is a fat whore. Stop eating the food, you fucking fat-ass bitch. How many times do I have to tell you to cancel that shit? Fucking fat-ass whore. Alright, anyway. Now, my sim's not technically a horse, she's just a slut. Alright, anyway. So, gonna be continuing on here with what I was doing. I've been going back to all the locations that I have done previously, but the locations that I have not recorded any footage of in HD, you know, since I've started on this YouTube channel, you know, recording with a professional recording device. So, yeah, because there are certain locations that I have not gotten, you know, high-quality footage of yet. And so we will be moving on to the Cliffside Retreat this time, getting my very first ever high-quality footage of this place. So, yeah. I gotta say, though, things on this YouTube channel, ever since I've switched over to using a professional recording device, things on this YouTube channel have been going extremely well lately, like, to the point where it's like, god damn, you know? I mean, the amount of support I've gotten on these videos and the amount of, like, subscribers and views I've gotten and likes on my videos has gone up exponentially since I've started using, you know, a professional quality recording device. So, yeah, it's been awesome. Gotta say, definitely a worthy investment in my humble opinion. Definitely a worthy investment. So yeah, it's fucking awesome. So yeah, luckily I actually have a decent amount of time to work with today because I don't have to go into work until a little bit later today, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, so me and my beautiful wife Felicity, who I've had sex with probably at least 20 times throughout this entire fucking playthrough. So yeah, been awesome. All right. And I was actually married to her once before, and then we got divorced because I cheated on her with literally everybody, and then we ended up getting remarried actually just recently, you know, relative to this playthrough. But yeah, my first ever HD footage of this place, which is awesome. So yeah, very cool. So we get to get ourselves our first high-quality look at this place. And I have done, you know, some modifications to it since. Like, I'm pretty sure I did redid the floors and wallpaper in this room, added the swing. But yeah, it's awesome. So, yeah, cool shit. Oh my god, yes, and there's a fish tank here, so I can hopefully harvest some more fish and shit like that. Harvest some seafood, get some sharks back so I can finally start making my famous shark calzones again. It's been a long-ass time since I've been able to make those, so. Yep, there we go, couple of sharks, mini swordfish, so that's awesome. Trizio. I don't care about him going to work. I don't care about anyone going to work except for my sim. Because my sim has the only job that matters. And I already have so many simoleons that it don't fucking matter. Everyone else could literally get fired from their job so long as my sim keeps her job as a SIB, a Sim in Black. Which is basically the equivalent to the Men in Black in real life. So long as she keeps her job there, then we're never going to run out of simoleons. Because she makes a lot of money. Because my sim, besides being a total slut, my sim is also a total badass. If you look at her physical characteristics, her body and logic and charisma are all 10s. Still, I've gone through this entire playthrough and she still has 0 mechanical skills, which is pretty fucking hilarious. So what do we got going on here for once? Gain lover relationship ×2. God, she is such a slut. Alright, anyway. Who else can we switch over to? Felicity. Play spin the bottle, earn 300, buy a decorative plant. I don't remember. Does Felicity have a job or not? I can't even remember. Car will arrive for Don in an hour. Well, I don't care about any of these morons going to work. Oh, except for Super. Yeah, stop talking to Don. Don's a fucking loser. Got so many different Sims I can control in this one. My Sim is currently busy taking a motherfucking piss. So many tombstones is awesome. Yo, Willie, what up? Been a while since I've seen him. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, I gotta get my bitch ass over to work. Dude, stop talking to Don. He's a fucking loser. How many times I gotta tell you? Alright, so what are we doing now? I need some fun. What can you do for fun around here? I mean, besides listen to music, obviously, but... There's not a whole lot you can do for fun around here, if I'm not mistaken, besides listen to music, which is fine. Is what it is. Ooh, although I actually have an idea. I think you can do fun if you go in here, and she also needs some cleaning, so this could work out pretty well for me. He missed a day of work. I don't really need to ask anyone to join. Just sit here and enjoy it. I gain comfort, cleaning, and do I gain fun from this? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, I think I just saw that go up a little bit. I mean, comfort I'm not really too worried about. You'll just gain that pretty easily. Even just by sitting down to eat food, you can gain comfort. So... my comfort's usually always pretty high. Very rare that that ever gets low. So gain some cleaning and some fun. She's going to have to gain some sleep pretty soon, though. But yeah, I thought this would be kind of just a fun, relaxing little game to do for you guys. Again, getting my first ever high-quality footage of this particular location, so it's pretty awesome. So some of you guys may be curious about this because I was talking about this a while back when I was doing those recording sessions of Monopoly. You know, with that whole situation with my dad, you know, being in the hospital because he was in a motorcycle accident recently. So in between those videos and the videos that I'm recording today, nice, Don missed work. So between all that shit, it's been about like a couple weeks since I've actually recorded videos, and I know that may seem weird to you guys, but again, keep in mind that I pre-record all my videos like several months before I actually get around to uploading them. So if I go like a couple weeks without actually recording any videos, it doesn't make a difference to you guys. Because again, I pre-record all my videos, stockpile them on a hard drive, and then upload them whenever I get the chance. So it just kind of is what it is as far as that's concerned. But yeah, so the whole situation with my dad, he's been back home for like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks now, maybe even a little longer than that. because I took a little bit of a hiatus from recording videos for a little bit, just because, you know, I wanted to make sure my dad was going to be, you know, okay to be able to, you know, take care of himself. Because again, I didn't know like what kind of shape he was going to be in, you know, after he got out of the hospital. He was down and out for like the first week or so. He was not super good, but after the for the first like few days, but actually after the first few days he was up and about. He was making me breakfast. I mean, yeah, so my dad's fine. He's been back to work for a couple weeks now, so he's all good to go there. So things have actually turned out pretty good, I would say, as far as that's concerned. The only thing that sucks, obviously, is all the medical bills and shit. But well, good news is that he's still good to go. You know, it's not going to kill him financially, but it's going to, you know, it's going to cost him a pretty penny. So hopefully that teaches his dumb ass a lesson not to do stupid shit when he's, you know, riding a motorcycle. So hopefully he learns from that. But yeah, either way, good news is that he's, you know, he's good to go. No real issues there. No, like, seriously long-term issues, except for the fact that he no longer has a spleen, because they had to remove his spleen, because it was, you know, bleeding and shit, and they weren't really able to fix it, so they were just like, hey, you gotta remove the spleen so that way it don't, you know, the internal bleeding don't kill him, you know. So other than that, he's pretty much seems to be good to go. He's still not 100% yet, and it's probably going to be quite a while before he's 100%. And to be honest, I don't know if he's ever going to be quite 100%, because he still has problems lifting things with his right arm. He can lift shit just fine with his left, but he's like, yeah, with my right arm, I can't, you know, lift shit as well as I used to be able to. He's like, I don't know if that'll get better or not, so we'll have to wait and see on that. So he may not ever be 100% again with that right arm and right shoulder, but we'll see. You know, it's one of those things. My dad's a bit older. You know, he's in his like 50s, mid 50s, I want to say, something like that. So, you know, it takes him a while to, you know, it just takes him a while to heal sometimes. So it's one of those kind of things where it just is what it is, and you just have to be patient with it. But yeah, I did end up taking a couple of weeks off from recording and shit. So yeah, it feels kind of good to be back. I'm actually recording this technically on a Friday, but starting, you know, this next week coming up here, I should be getting back to normal as far as my recordings are concerned and shit. And very soon on this YouTube channel, I have some real fun shit coming up for you guys. I know I did a lot of fun shit this year with that whole race day recording session and shit. With all that, I had some fun surprises. You know, you guys got to take an inside look into my studio, and I just did a little bit more Mario Kart Live a few days ago, so well, I will have technically by the time I uploaded this, but yeah, it's awesome stuff. Gotta say, awesome stuff. And you know, with the whole PlayStation 5 now, I know I haven't used the PlayStation 5 a whole lot since race day. But rest assured, coming up, I'm going to be using the PlayStation 5 quite a bit. You can bet your ass on that. But I know I've been promising for a while now that I'm going to be coming up on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing off a bunch of brand new games coming up. And that is still going to happen. No worries there. I still have plans to make that happen for you guys. So rest assured that that will be happening plenty. Oh my god, I forgot I had the fucking jacuzzi. I forgot all about that. But yeah, coming up pretty soon on this YouTube channel. Pretty soon, within the next, I'd say, next little bit here. I'm going to start showing off a bunch of brand new games for you guys. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Like, honestly, by the time all is said and done, I'm probably almost going to double the amount of video games that I already have, which is just fucking crazy to think about, because in my collection of video games, I have probably almost like 500 games by now, 600, something like that. I don't even know the exact number anymore, but yeah, it's, I got some crazy fun shit coming up for you guys, and for those of you guys who are, you know, into my Rock Band content, which is probably most of you guys, to be honest, because let's be honest, that's the main reason why most of you guys even found this YouTube channel in the first place, or most likely the reason why you guys found this YouTube channel in the first place. But rest assured, I have some more Rock Band content coming up for you guys very soon. So I know you guys have been waiting a while for that, because I know I haven't done any in a little while, at least like a week or so probably. But rest assured, I have plenty more Rock Band content coming your way, although we are getting down to the end of the wire. I have just one more Rock Band game left to do for you guys, and then that's the end of the journey. But it's a Rock Band game that will take me a while to get through, because I, got some DLC for this last one. Like I said, if I wanted to, with Rock Band, I wanted it to end on a high note, so I figured I'd buy as many DLC songs as I could. Financially, I wasn't sure how well I'd be able to do. Plus, partway through when I was, buying all the songs, they shut down the Rock Band 3 store, so I wasn't able to get my hands on all of the songs that I wanted to. But I still got my hands on a decent amount, so it should still be a lot of fun. Plus the regular songs that are in that game as well, so it's shaping up to be quite one hell of a fun experience, I think, and you guys are going to enjoy it. But, if I'm going to go out with my Rock Band project, I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. So for those of you guys, looking for more Rock Band content on my YouTube channel, fear not. There will still be plenty more Rock Band content coming your way. You have my word on that. So again, no worries as far as that's concerned. You guys have nothing to worry about. I will be producing plenty more Rock Band content for you guys. Plenty more. You guys have my word on that. So yeah. It's fun stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I got so much crazy and fun shit planned for you guys. Some really, really crazy shit coming up on this YouTube channel. Like some shit that you'd never expect me to do on this YouTube channel. So, it's going to be a fucking blast, I gotta say. It's going to be a fucking blast. In some cases, probably literally. But I'm going to be showing off so many brand new games coming up shortly on this YouTube channel. And, God, I'm looking forward to it. So many new and fun experiences planned for you guys. And it's going to be fucking lit. That's all I have to say. It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to trying out a bunch of brand new games for you guys. And it's going to be interesting. That's for damn sure. It's going to be very interesting. Because I got some really interesting games planned for you guys. I have some very well-known games and some extremely obscure games that I'm going to be playing for the first time for you guys. And, yeah, some games that you're just going to be like, what the fuck? Are you serious, Multi-Step? There's going to be a lot of those kind of moments as well coming up on my YouTube channel. So, it's going to be fun. And that's part of the fun of this YouTube channel is that, you wake up on any given morning, you're like, all right, I'm going to check out Multi-Step's YouTube channel, see what he's up to today, You go onto my YouTube page, you never know what the hell you're going to find on any given day, I might be playing fucking Mortal Kombat one day, and then the next day I'll be playing fucking, Pokemon or something, So, I've always liked to pride myself on playing a wide variety of games for you guys, so that way I provide you guys with a little bit of something for everyone, If you're into that kind of Rock Band, Guitar Hero content, there's plenty of that on my YouTube channel. Again, if you're into sports games, fighting games, racing games, party games, first-person shooters, pretty much any kind of game you can imagine, I've done it on this YouTube channel, for the most part. Although, that being said, there are some games that I've been lacking content in lately, certain genres of games that I've been lacking in content throughout the years, but trust me, when I start showing off a bunch of these brand new games for you guys, I'm going to have pretty much all of the bases covered. I mean, any kind of game you can imagine, basically, I'm going to be playing it. So, I'm going to be playing, again, I'm going to be playing a lot of well-known games. I'm going to be playing a lot of obscure games. It's going to be a fucking blast. So, trust me, you guys are definitely coming up. You guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned to this YouTube channel, because I got some crazy fun shit coming your way, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. You guys are definitely going to have to trust me on that. It's going to be a motherfucking blast. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. So, yeah, we'll see. See what happens. But either way, I'm super hyped up and super looking forward to it because I got some crazy, crazy shit coming up for you guys on this YouTube channel. Again, I have so many brand new games that I want to try for you guys on this YouTube channel for the first time, and it's going to be fucking amazing. You guys have my word on that. There's going to be a lot of crazy shit coming up on this YouTube channel for you guys. Again, some shit you'd never expect, some shit that maybe you would expect, some very well-known games that I'm going to be playing on this channel, some very not well-known games, but I'm going to be trying out a bunch of shit for the first time, and God, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome as fuck. In some cases, literally, because if Felicity gets her ass over here, I'm going to fuck it. Although I'm not sure how one woman would fuck another one in the ass. I mean, you know, that's why God gave us strap-ons, I guess. But, you know, still though. My sim is a lesbian, after all. She can't help it. She was just born that way, you know. Just is how it is. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Now we're gonna fuck. God damn it. Fucking Felicity, you bitch. Alright, we'll try it like this then. Huh. Okay, not sure what happened there, but okay. Felicity's close to being depressed, so we don't want to have that happen. Come on, Super, get your bitch ass over here. So yeah, either way, things are definitely going in the right direction on this YouTube channel of mine, I would certainly say. So, yeah, those two are just, fucking, so that's nice. Anyway, fucking love this game so much. You know, there is a good reason why this is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm not actually exaggerating when I say that. Like, no shit, The Sims 2 is one of my favorite video games of all time. And for a good reason, too. It's a great fucking game. It's one of those kind of games where it's just very, like, relaxed, very mindless, you know? It's one of those kind of games that you just... It's one of those feel-good kind of games, you know? Where you just play it just to kind of just relax a bit, you know? That's why I've always loved this game. Just kind of just good, casual fun, you know? Not really anything that you have to think too hard about. It's just good, a very relaxing game. I've always really, really enjoyed this game. So, yeah. Again, pretty mindless. You don't have to think too much about what you're doing. It's awesome. So, yeah. All right. But yeah, either way, that's how shit's going in my personal life as far as that kind of shit's concerned. So my personal life is kind of starting to get back to normal. I've had to kind of rearrange my studio a little bit with, you know, getting the PlayStation 5 and then the Nintendo Entertainment System recently. So I've had to kind of rearrange my studio a bit, but things have been going good in that regard too. It's a nice little change of pace. I've enjoyed it, so Yeah, it's been good. Make one of my famous dishes here, the... see what kind of supplies I got. I only got one swordfish and one shark left, so... can't really make my... I can only make one more shark calzone for the time being. Ooh, I'm running out of eels, too. Shit. I'll go with the lobster calzone. Why not? Yeah, let's make that calzone. My famous lobster calzone. I wonder what a lobster calzone would taste like. But it'd be interesting, that's for sure. Alright, let's eat that shit. But yeah, I gotta say, guys, I got some crazy motherfucking shit planned for you guys coming up on this YouTube channel, so trust me, again, you guys are not going to want to miss it. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I cannot hype this up enough, because I know I've been promising for quite some time that I'm going to be playing a bunch of brand new games on this YouTube channel coming up. And guys, again, when I say brand new games, I mean games that I've never played before on this YouTube channel. I don't necessarily mean like brand new games, although in some cases some of them will be pretty new. And in other cases, some of them will be pretty old as well. So, either way, that's something else I'd like to do is, you know, I don't play just modern games on this channel or just retro games. I play a little bit of everything, you know, from every different kind of era of gaming, you know, from the PlayStation 2 era, the PlayStation 3 era, the PlayStation 1 era, PlayStation 4 era, PlayStation 5 era, you know, and everything else, you know, in between, even, you know, with the Sega Genesis and the NES, you know. I play retro shit, I play modern shit, I play sub-modern shit, you know, and everything else in between, you know. And that's, again, part of the thing I love about this YouTube channel is that it's so fucking random, you know. You never know what the hell kind of content you're going to get on this YouTube channel on any given day, and that's part of what I think makes this YouTube channel so unique and so interesting. You know, is that I've always tried to do a, you know, very wide variety of games on this channel for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy that, as I do. I enjoy producing it, you know. I enjoy producing a very wide variety of content because you never know what's, you know, how good any given content's going to do, you know, how many views it's going to get or any of that shit, but it's fun to see, you know. It's fun to see your guys' reactions to some of the games that I play, too. Like that one time back in the day when I played fucking Barbie as the Island Princess. That was pretty fucking funny. That video got a couple of dislikes, too. It was fucking hilarious. It was pretty terrible, but it was pretty fucking great in its own way. So, again, I play some of the most random-ass shit on this YouTube channel. And again, that's part of what I think makes this YouTube channel so interesting, is that, you know, again, you never know what the hell kind of random-ass bullshit I'm going to do on any given day. And again, that's part of what I think makes this YouTube channel so interesting and so unique. Is that I play a very wide variety of content, so. But yeah, anyway, in case you guys were curious as to how that whole situation with my dad is going, luckily he's getting back up on his feet. He's been working a lot lately, you know, to try to make up for, you know, the medical bills and shit, so I definitely appreciate the fact that he's, you know, working hard at his job and shit. Which has actually been good for me, too, because I've had a lot more alone time here at the house. I've been alone a lot more, which has been kind of nice, you know, kind of been peaceful, quiet around here, just the way I like it. So, yeah, things have actually been going, I'd say, pretty good so far. I think things are finally, for the first time in a long time in my personal life, things are finally starting to trend in the right direction. And I've been feeling a little bit better lately, I gotta say, about the way things have been going. I'm still not 100%, you know, ever since 2017, which was a just devastating year for me personally, in my personal life. I feel like I've been just in a downward spiral ever since, but I feel like for the first time in a long time, I finally have gotten some sense of clarity and some sense of what I want to do now and how to get there. It's just a matter of getting there. The process of getting there will be grueling, and it will be very mentally stressful, I think. But if I'm able to reach the end result that I desire with this plan of mine, to save up as much money as I can and then move out on my own, if I'm able to actually pull it off, it will be fucking awesome. I'll finally have my own little house and my own little world to call my own, so to speak, and finally have the one thing that I've wanted for so long, that being my freedom. The freedom to live on my own terms. And don't get me wrong, I'm very, very, very grateful to my dad for letting me move in here, more than words could ever say. But I still want to be able to live on my own terms. And my dad does a very good job of, leaving me alone for the most part, but even still, living with someone else, there's things you can't do because you live with someone else, like I can't blast music at fucking midnight if I want to, and it sucks because I'm the kind of person, I'm very free-spirited. I like to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want, that's just always the way I've liked to do things. That's kind of the way I do things on this YouTube channel as well. If I feel like playing a certain game on a certain day, I'm going to do it. That's just how I am. I like to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And when shit impedes my ability to do that, it pisses me off a bit. So for a long time now, I've just wanted the ability to, I've wanted the ability to have my own freedom, And I feel like I can get there. I feel like I now have a chance to get there. It's just that I need to do it, and it's going to take a while. It's just going to take a while, and it's going to be frustrating. It's going to be a long and frustrating road ahead, but I feel like if I'm able to reach the end result that I desire, and I think I can, then it will all be worth it. The suffering, the pain over the years, it will all be worth it if I can just buy my own house somewhere, get a basic full-time job somewhere, not even a career job, even if I just work some stupid dead-end job the rest of my life, so long as I make enough money to get by, that's all I need. I mean, I already have built up such a massive video game collection that if I never bought another video game for the rest of my life, I'd still have enough content to produce for you guys on this YouTube channel literally till the end of time. So, yeah. But this year I decided I'm going to, buy a bunch of brand new games and then call it quits for probably a long time. So I'm going to start showing off a bunch of brand new games soon on this YouTube channel. But once I'm done showing off all those brand new games, it's going to be quite a long time before I have the chance to show off any more brand new games for you guys. It just is what it is. But, again, I need to start saving up money so I can buy my own house someday. It's something that I need to do for my own mental sanity. Because, again, I have not been in a very good place in my life for the past few years. And I feel like in order for me to be truly happy, I just need to be on my own. I need to own my own house, be on my own, be able to live on my own terms, and I feel like doing that will put me in a better place, mentally speaking. That's what I'm hoping anyway, so we'll see if everything pans out how I hope it will, but, because you never know how life is going to work out. Life works in crazy ways sometimes, so you never know exactly how things are going to work out all the time, but things are what they are at the end of the day, and you just do the best you can. But I do feel like I'll be able to be in a better place if I am able to buy my own house someday, And obviously I'm talking about in real life, not in the game. But yeah, that's what I've been striving towards for a while now, is just, gaining up enough money to buy my own house. But I've decided this year I'm going to buy up a bunch more video games, buy pretty much every single video game I could ever want this year, for the most part. I mean, otherwise, I'd buy every single video game in the world if I could, but that's not feasible for me monetarily, so I'll stick with just buying the video games that I really want the most, and just some other video games in general that are kind of cheap, So that's the part about, buying older video games or waiting to buy video games until the price goes down. That's usually what I do. I usually almost never buy video games brand new, except for a few occasions, but, usually I wait for the price to go down because, you can buy a ton of video games for less money, and yeah, they may be outdated by the time you buy them, but Just because a game, you know, my personal philosophy on gaming is that just because a game is outdated doesn't mean that it can't still be fun. You know, like, look at this game, for example. This game is extremely outdated, and it is still, to this day, one of my favorite video games of all time. Also because this game kind of reminds me of my childhood in multiple ways, because this game is kind of an encapsulation of what life was like in the early 2000s, you know? Life was kind of like this in the early 2000s, you know? You still had your landline phones, and, you know, pretty much nobody had, like, you know, you still had cell phones to a certain extent, but not, you know, they weren't like a widespread thing, but, you know, you still had your landline phones like they do in this game, and yeah, it always kind of just, you know, reminded me of my childhood and shit. And yeah, I remember spending hours upon hours playing this game with my sister, you know. Even some videos I did on this YouTube channel, in my earlier days on this YouTube channel, I was able to, you know, able to do that on this YouTube channel. So, yeah, even just with that, you know. But yeah, I mean, trust me. Again, I know I've said this a million times already, but trust me, I've got some insane shit planned for you guys on this YouTube channel coming up within the next, you know, within the next little bit here. Going to be playing a bunch of brand new games for the first time. It's going to be an awesome experience, you know, getting to do all these games for you guys. It's going to be a lot of older games, like a lot of older games, but a lot of newer games as well. But all around, it's just going to be a very interesting and fun experience, I think. A lot of different kind of games, too. So, yeah. Looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are, too, because it's going to be a motherfucking blast. But either way, in my personal life, again, just to recap everything that I've gone over, you know, you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned, because, again, coming up shortly on this YouTube channel, not super shortly, it's still going to be a little bit of a ways off yet, but I've got a bunch of brand new content coming your way on this YouTube channel within the next little bit. Like, you guys think I play a wide variety of video games now, you guys just wait, because you ain't seen shit yet. I'm going to be playing an even wider variety of games coming up on this YouTube channel, and it's going to be unbelievably awesome. So, very much so looking forward to all those new experiences, all these new adventures that I'm going to get to go on with you guys. It's going to be awesome. As far as the whole situation with my dad, again, he's doing good. Things are trending in the right direction as far as his health is concerned. As far as that's concerned, you know, he's been doing well. He's been up and about. He's been going to work the past couple of weeks, so things are good there. Again, he's still not 100% yet, and it's probably going to be quite a long time before he is 100%, but he's doing good. Again, you know, that first day, though, when my aunt called me, and she's like, oh, my God, your dad's in the hospital. I don't know why. You need to call him immediately. You need to get over there. I'm like, oh, my God, what the fuck? You know, and I was supposed to work that day, so I was just freaking out. You know, I'm just like, you know, what the fuck's going on? Like, oh, my God, my dad's in the hospital. What the fuck? You know, but then I called him. I heard him talk on the phone, and that made me feel a lot better. I'm like, he's able to be up and talking, so that is a good sign, you know. So, but, yeah, initially when she called me, I was freaking out because I'm like, oh, my God, my dad's in the hospital. Oh my God. Yeah, Patrizio was fired. Nice. But yeah, so that was kind of a whole ordeal that kind of scared the shit out of me at first, but it ended up being okay. So yeah. So yeah, it was good, I guess. I think I have to get Super over to work. Where is she? God, there's so many different Sims. Oh, wait, I think she already did go off to work. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. So, yeah, that was a whole big thing, but, yeah. And then with things in my personal life, I feel like for the first time in a long time in my personal life, I finally have some sense of direction. You know, it's just a matter of getting there. And the process of getting there is going to be an extreme pain in the ass. It really is. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I'm not going to make as much progress as quickly as I want to, and I know that in advance, but it just kind of is what it is. But if I'm able to be patient, I think the end result will pay off, and it will be fucking amazing. But it's going to be a long journey before I get there. It's going to be a while before I get there, but again, if I'm able to do what I want to do, I think it's going to work out in the end. We'll just have to wait and see if Multi-Step can pull off one of the craziest life plans that anyone has ever planned. You know, because I plan on not having a career. I plan on working some stupid dead-end job the rest of my life. You know, a full-time job, granted, but probably a dead-end job the rest of my life. But I don't honestly care. If I make enough to get by, I don't care. Even if I never get to retire, you know, I'm the kind of person, I actually almost think I wouldn't enjoy retirement. Like, I think I would, but then I wouldn't really have anything to do, you know? I wouldn't have anything to talk about on this YouTube channel, because I talk about my workplace sometimes on this YouTube channel and, you know, stupid customers and shit sometimes, so yeah, it kind of is what it is, but yeah, and I wouldn't mind working for the rest of my life, you know? I wouldn't mind that at all, wouldn't bother me, so yeah, just kind of is what it is, I guess, but yeah. I think, again, people may call me stupid, you know, for my life plan. It might not work, you know, working some stupid dead-end job for the rest of my life. It might not work. You know, I may be proven wrong, but I'm trying to go against the grain, against society, everything that I've been told. You know, I've been told, you have to go to college, you have to get a 4-year degree unless you don't want to... Nice, Isabel's been fired too. Unless you want to, you know, not be able to make it or whatever. In order to make it in life, you have to go to a 4-year college or whatever. You have to get a bunch of fancy schooling or whatever. And I look at all these people who are in like tens of thousands of dollars of debt, paying off school debt for literally the rest of their lives, and I'm just like, the hell's the fucking point? You know, I've been given a golden opportunity here at my dad's house because he doesn't pay me, he doesn't make me pay shit for rent. So I literally can just save up and save up and save up. The only bill I have to pay is my car insurance, which isn't too bad. It's like $130 a month or something. So it's not too bad. You know, that's the only real bills that I have to pay. So all the rest of my money is basically expendable income. But if I'm able to save up a bunch of money and just buy a house straight up without having to get a mortgage or anything, you know, which is my plan, because I do not like having debt. You know, that's something I do not like. I do not like having debt. I like to be able to buy everything straight up, which is how I've managed to stay debt-free my entire life. I don't have any school debts because I've gone to community college. I don't have any fucking any debts of any kind because I don't buy things that I can't afford. You know, that's always been the rule with me, is like I spend my money too much. I'll be the first one to admit that, but that's why I have this plan to buy all these video games this year and then show them off for you guys, so that way I'm able to have such a massive video game collection that I won't need to buy any other video games for a long time. You know, that's kind of the point of doing this year for you guys coming up. So that's kind of the whole point behind that. But yeah, I mean, once I'm done with school, you know, my 2-year degree, I don't even think I need my 2-year degree at this point, so I'm going to see if I can get my 2-year degree, and if not, honestly, I might just say fuck it, you know, because I don't need a degree to work some stupid full-time dead-end job the rest of my life, which I'm totally fine with. Again, you know, people may say that I'm not living up to my full potential or whatever, but honestly, I don't give a fuck, because quite frankly, I gave up on this world a long time ago, you know? This world has been nothing but disappointment after disappointment after disappointment for me. Every last fucking time, this world has disappointed me again and again and again. And it's not just this world, it's the humans and this stupid society that they've created. It's just so disappointing. You know, which is part of the reason why I gave up on this world a long time ago and why I decided to create my own world called Multi-Step. I really believe that I have found my true purpose with this YouTube channel. My true purpose for existing. And it may sound pathetic to some people, but I really do believe that my true purpose is to sit here, play some video games, and make videos for you guys on this YouTube channel. I really do believe that that is my one true purpose, and it is my one true passion in this world. Now, that's all there is to it. You know, and again, you may have those people out there who look at me and be like, wow, he's fucking 40 years old working at like a fucking Walmart or something, you know, some stupid dead-end job. But you know what? If I'm able to get by doing that, then who cares? You know, if I am able to save up enough money now while I'm at my dad's house and have the opportunity to not have to pay any bills and shit, you know, and I'm able to save literally all of my money and I can just buy a house outright, then how stupid is it really? You know, how stupid is it really? You get all these idiots who go out and get a 4-year fucking degree in fucking gender studies, and then what do you do with that? Like, really? You have thousands of dollars worth of debt. You don't have any house. Well, you buy a house, but then you have more debt on top of that because you have to buy a house. Is my plan really that stupid? I mean, to work some dead-end job for the rest of my life, to save up money now while I have the opportunity living at my dad's house, buy a house outright, not have any debt as far as that's concerned, and then literally not have to have a mortgage or any payments the rest of my life. I just have to pay basic utilities and shit the rest of my life, basic land tax and shit like that. Like, other than that, if I don't have any other debts other than that, is my plan really so stupid? I mean, is it? Like, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Like, I could work some stupid dead-end job the rest of my life and not care. It would not bother me at all. It just is what it is. But this stupid society of ours tells us in order to be, worth anything, you have to go to a 4-year college and get thousands of dollars worth of debt and then buy a house and be even further in debt for the rest of your fucking life. Like, fuck that, Fuck that. I don't care if I work some stupid dead-end job the rest of my life. I don't care if I don't ever go to a 4-year university or anything and get some 4-year degree or whatever. I don't care. I'm perfectly fine working some stupid dead-end job the rest of my life. I don't care. I genuinely do not care. To me, what would make me happy? Nothing would make me happier than simply having the ability to continue this YouTube channel for you guys and continue making videos for you guys. That is it. That is it. It is simple as that. It is as simple as that. So long as I have the ability to keep making videos for you guys here on this YouTube channel, nothing else matters to me. That is all that matters. Like I said, I gave up on this world a long time ago, but I do not want to give up on the world that I have created, that I have worked so hard to create. Hell, in this fucking world of mine, this world of multi-step, this YouTube channel of mine, I can be anything that I want to be. I can be a fucking rock star. I can be a race car driver. I can be a fucking fighter, I can be a fucking samurai, I can do and be anything that I want to be. Which is why I love the virtual world so much. So much more than this utterly disappointing reality that we're forced to live in. So. But yeah, I mean, is my plan really so stupid? When you think about it, is it really that stupid? Is it really that bad? And I get that I'm not living up to my full potential. I fully acknowledge that, but does it really even matter? Does anything really even matter when you think about it? Anything in this stupid world. Does any of it really matter? And more, I'm finding that the answer to that question is no. None of this shit really matters. We wake up every day, we go to work, we go home and sleep and do the same fucking thing all over again. Does it really matter? Does anything really even matter? The more and more I've played video games, the more and more I've come to realize that there's only really 2 real differences between this world and the virtual world. And the first thing that's the main difference is the amount of data, the amount of input and output. The real world has a lot more data, a lot more input and output. You get a lot more input and output in the real world than you would from a video game. The only other major difference between this world and the virtual world is that this world, this reality of ours, it matters. You need to be able to sustain yourself in this world in order to exist. Whereas whatever happens in the virtual world, it doesn't matter because it isn't real. And that's why I love the virtual world so much. If I fuck up in the virtual world, like for example, if I fuck up in this game and I miss work for 2 days, it doesn't fucking matter if I get fired. Because this game isn't real. Whereas if shit like that happens in the real world, it matters because that's my real world job. It matters, unfortunately. And that's actually why I love the virtual world so much, is because it doesn't matter. And I know that may sound stupid to some people, but that's why I love it so much, is because I could do anything I want in this game. I could, cheat on my wife with literally everyone in the fucking game, which I've done before because my sim is a total slut, and it wouldn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. And that's why I love the virtual world so much. That's why I always have loved the virtual world so much. So is my plan, again, I ask this question seriously, is my plan so fucking stupid? Because again, I gave up on this world of ours a long time ago. This stupid, fucked up world filled with these stupid, fucked up humans. The only humans I don't totally hate in this world are some of my coworkers at the moment, because some of them actually are pretty brilliant human beings. I've had the pleasure of working with some really, really awesome people over the years. And my subscribers. I mean, seriously, the amount of support you guys have given me on my videos recently has been just insane, and I appreciate the hell out of it, because you guys are fucking awesome. But, like, honestly, these humans these days are just so fucking disappointing. And this stupid society of theirs that they've created is just so fucking disappointing. It could have been so much better than this. And it's just so goddamn disappointing. That's why I said I gave up on this stupid world of ours, this stupid reality of ours, a long time ago. The only thing I care about now is my ability, is anchoring myself in the real world and allowing myself the ability to make videos for you guys on this YouTube channel. I acknowledge the fact that the real world still matters and that I still need to make sure that I'm able to sustain myself in the real world in order to be able to play video games for you guys. Because my whole life, I've spent trying to escape this stupid world of ours, and the only way I've been able to do that is by playing video games, and I have enjoyed every second of it. I've had the pleasure of going on some really amazing adventures with you guys on this YouTube channel and doing some really amazing things in some of these games, and it's just, it gives me a bit of escapism, from this utterly disappointing reality of ours. And that's why I love video games so much, and I always will. They've really helped me through some of the hardest times in my life, when I had no other reason to wake up in the morning other than to get to the next level in that video game. If I was playing a Pokemon game, to get to the next gym and, beat the gym leader. That was my reason for waking up that morning. Other than that, I wouldn't have had any other reason to continue existing, honestly. So, in the real world. So video games, I feel like have given my life purpose and have really helped me through some of the hardest times of my life. For anyone out there struggling with things like depression, I feel like one of the most important things, because it's something that I too have struggled with, one of the most important things is always finding purpose. If you can find a purpose for waking up in the morning, I feel like that helps a lot. Like, take it from me, someone who's, struggled with depression throughout the years. Finding a purpose really, really helps you out a lot as far as that's concerned, because I really do feel like I've found my true purpose with this YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is my reason for existing. I do this because it is the most fun thing that I have ever done, and it is awesome. And I gotta say, I've thoroughly enjoyed every second of this YouTube channel. It's been awesome, and partially thanks to you guys as well, You guys have helped me to make this YouTube channel what it is today, and I greatly appreciate that. So, yeah. Man, I'm getting really philosophical today. Man, alright. Well, either way, I mean, this is just the first video, but it's been dragging on for, a long time now. So I'm going to end this one here, so stay tuned, as I'm going to be doing some more stuff coming up, so stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.